Hi guys, I welcome you all back to my channel. I am Aisha. In today's video, I will be showing you how to cut and sew two types of welt pockets: the double welt pocket with flap and the single welt pocket. Thank you all for your support. God bless you all. If you are new to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Stay tuned to the end of the tutorial. This is the body I will be using for the double welt pocket with flap. I have cut out this material. I will be using this for the flap, and this is the back of the pocket, and this is the width of the pocket. For this, I have 8 inches for the width and 1.5 inch for the length. For this, I have 8 inches for the width and 9 inches for the length. This, I have 5 inches for the length and 6.5 for the width. First, you take the length of where you want your pocket to be. I have 16 inches here. That's the half length. After then, you measure what you have for the body, the half body of your jacket. I have 13 inches here. I'll look for the midpoint of 13 inches, which is 6.5. That's 6.5. From that 6.5, I'll be making use of 5.5 for the width of the pockets. So I will divide that 5.5 into 2. The midpoint of the 5.5 will be on that 6.5 of the body. So that's how to get the width of the pockets. Where your 5.5 stop, you use your pencil to draw a straight line to indicate the 5.5 on the body of the jacket. After then, you measure half inch downward, and make it a straight line to where that 5.5 stop. Now I will need to divide that half inch into 2, which is 0.25, and make it a straight line to where that 5.5 stop. The line will be in between. You draw a straight line this way. I have 3 lines now. I'll pick this. This is the flap. You double it. And this, I'll be making use of 2 pieces of this for the welt. I will need to add hairstay on it. You add your hairstay to the back of the material you are using. This is the flap. You double it this way. I will need to iron it. And for the welt, I'll double it also. You fold it like this and iron it. Let me do that. I've ironed it. This is it. I'll be placing this on it this way. But before then, we need to add hairstay to the back of the body. That particular place that we are sewing our pocket to. I will be cutting 2.5 inch for the length and 6 inches for the width of the stay. I'll cut it out and place it at the back. Let me do that with iron. Make sure when you are placing the hairstay, it's equal with the front. So you check it. Before placing it, make sure everything is equal with where we use the pencil to draw the straight line to. You use your pencil to indicate where the 5.5 stop at the side. That's it. You can see. I'll pick the flap of the pocket. You fold it this way and sew these two sides. This is it. You turn it to the front part and iron it. Now we'll pick the one we'll be using for the welt, the two pieces. You measure that is 0.25 on this pieces is 0.25. You measure is 0.25 on it and make it a straight line. You place it on it. Same thing applies to this. You place it on it this way. Make sure the line are equal on it. I'll be showing you the sewing part. This is the center part, the midpoint on the main body. You fold this into two and notch it. You place it on the first line on the body. Make sure the center that we notch is placed on the center on the body. You use your pin to hold it down and place sewing on it. So here, I will make sure where we stop the 5.5 is where we'll be starting our sewing when placing the welt on it. You sew it downward to where the 5.5 stop. Make sure you use your pencil to indicate it so that you won't sew it longer than the 5.5. You can see this is it. Now we'll be placing the second one at the down part. At the down line, the third line, you place the second one on it. Make sure the line on it is equal to the line on this welt. You look for the midpoint also and place it on it. Use your pin to hold it down. You start your sewing from that point where the 5.5 starts and stop at the point where it stops. This is it. We've sewn the two warts on the body. You turn it to the back. The center line, you cut it this way at that center line and cut it straight. When getting towards the end, you cut it to the side this way. You cut it to the side and to the side of the down aspect also. At that other side too, same thing applies to that side. When getting to towards the end, you cut it to the side. To the side. Make sure you don't cut more than where the sewing stop. This cut must be where the sewing stop so that it won't fold at the front aspect. You can see this is it. This is where we notch. You can see it. So you bring it in. The hem seam that we sew, you will fold it into the wrong part this way, both the upper part and the down part. This is it. This is the front part and this is the back aspect. You pick the flap, you look for the midpoint of the flap, you notch it at the midpoint and place it at the upper part. The one we sew at the upper part, the hem seam at the upper part. You place it on it. Make sure the center that will notch is the same with the flap and place your sewing on it downward this way. After sewing, you bring the flap to the front aspect. You can see, you bring it to the front part this way. This is it. You can now see we have our welt at the upper part and at the down part. That's the reason why they call it double welt. You turn it to the back. We have the hem seam at the upper part and at the down part, you can see. For us to sew the bag of the pocket, we'll be sewing it on the hem seam. You pick it this way. You notch it at the center. Also, same way we did on those one. You place it on it at the upper part and sew it. Make sure the center point is equal. And you sew it on the down part also. You place your sewing on it downward. You pick it at the down part. Make sure the center point meets. Here I'm trying to check the length of the bag of the pocket with the body. I notice the bag of the pocket is the same length with the body, so I need to reduce it by 1 inch. I reduce the bag of the pocket. You notch it that way and place it and sew it downward. Please click on the join button by supporting this channel. God bless you as you do that. This is it. Now you come to the side where we notch. You will be placing sewing on the notch side. Don't let the sewing be on the main body. Only on that place that we notch, you place your sewing on it. Because if the sewing is on the body, it will fold at the front aspect. You place your sewing on that side that will notch, the two side. After that, you can now place sewing on the back of the pocket, the side of the bag of the pocket. You place your sewing on the side of the bag of the pocket this way with half inch. Sew it downward. After sewing it, you can now trim the excess at the side, but I will still need to weave it at the side and this upper part. You can now see the inner part of the pocket. We are done with the double welt pocket with flap. This is it. We need to iron it. For the single welt pocket, same way we measure 5.5 to get our sewing line. Same way I did on this particular one. This is the back of the pocket. I'm making use of 8 inches for the length, 7.5 for the width. And this I'm making use of 2 inches for the length, 7.5 for the width also. You fold it into 2 this way. By the time we fold it into 2, we have 1 inch. And this 1 inch for the length, 7.5 for the width also. I will place it at the upper part. And I will place this at the down part. I will pick this. I will measure half inch on it. You know we have 1 inch on it, and we need to measure half inch. You can see you straighten it. This will be at the down part, and this also. I'll measure half inch on this also. We have 1 inch on this. You don't need to double this. This is just for the folding at the upper part, for us to fold it in at the upper part. I've add stay to it. I will be showing you the sewing part. You pick this single one and notch it at the center and place it on the first line. Same way we did on the double welt pocket. You place it and use your pencil to indicate the starting point. Make sure the lines are equal, the lines on the body and on the one you are placing on it. Sew it downward to the point where the 5.5 stop. You pick this other one, this double one, and place it at the third line. The third line. Make sure the lines are equal and place sewing on it downward. For better understanding of the cutting, I will be using pencil to indicate the shape on how to cut the center of the pocket. You shape it in V at the end to meet the sewing. You can see that V will meet the sewing. You cut it at the center this way and cut it straight. Getting to the extreme end, You cut it in that V shape. Don't cut it more than where the sewing stop. That's very important. You can see. You bring it to the wrong aspect, the hem seam. This is it. Now we'll pick the two sides that will notch and place sewing on it. We'll stitch it down. You won't stitch on the body. You stitch on that particular place that will notch. You can see. You pick it at the side and place your sewing on it. Don't let the sewing touch the body, because if it touch the body, it won't lay at the front again. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. This is it. Now I will be sewing the back of the pocket to hit at the back aspect. You place it on the upper inseam and the down inseam and sew it downward. Make sure the center point meets. This is it. Now I will need to close it at the side. You close the side of the bag of the pocket. You trim out the excess at the side and iron it. This is it. I will need to iron it. I'm done with the two pockets. We have our double welt pocket with flap and the single welt pocket. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or suggestion, you can drop it in the comment section below. Kindly subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.